Done. One minute, 1 minute. What's going on? Don't hesitate to say hi. Click that like. I'll be right back. Yo, Crumbleweed, what's going on? I'll be right back, man. I need some cigars, man. How's it going out there in the real world, Crumbleweed? How you doing, man? How you doing, my man? I got a few Bud Zeros left. My son's out there. He must be doing good, man. He's out there looking for a job. He didn't come back yet, so it's my turn next. But looks like I'm catching the bus, so I'll be here for a while, which is cool, man. I'm ready to rumble. Let's go. Please click those likes, guys. Cheers, cheers. I don't know about this gelato, man. I mean, I don't even know if I want to give it to my wife because it's kind of weak. Yeah, I know. The only advice I was given is mix it with something, but it's kind of weak. Everything's mid, unfortunately. Until the harvest comes to me, everything's mid. Shit, I still didn't send you that picture, Crumblewick. Damn it. Oh, well, I'll get a new one. I'll ask my farmer. New pictures. Are they at hanging yet? I don't know. Are they hanging? I don't know. Probably not. They're in Southern Virginia. I don't know. Things are starting to run down a little, you think? You know how that is? Um, for me, it's like you haven't cut anything? Yeah, okay. I don't think they have either. Nah, for me it's like this. Okay, that's the time of year I get that good. And then it's like, okay, April 20th is one of their holidays. After April 20th, things get ugly, bro. Like that's the last good sale. There's always a sale July 4th, July 10th. But things get a little more cutthroat and down to the wire and down to the rusty bits, let's say. The rusty bits and bolts. Do you know how long it's going to take in curing Crumbleweed? For you, or is that kind of up? Is that up for observation, or do you have a sort of set system? Sorry that I'm asking in an outsider's way, but I am an outsider. I've grown 2 plants myself. Started 4, gave 2 to the neighbors. Their cats ate them. I grew 2. But that's in life. Peppers I did better with because peppers are pretty fucking cool. What's up, Kelly Belly? I don't know why we lost you last time, man. I was like, what? Oh well. I definitely want you to come back up if you will sometime, Kelly. We appreciate that. Oh, my question was about do you know how long your curing process is going to take? Meaning, do you have a system or is it observatory? And I, like I said, I'm phrasing it as an outsider because I am, you know? So, do you know how long your curing process will be after that? About 3 months. Okay. Cool. Cool, man. Good to know. Good to know. Cheers, y'all. Cheers, Kelly. Thanks for coming in. You smoke it at one, but three is the best. Yeah, right on. Hey, Jessica, how you doing? Hey, Popcorn, what's going on, man? Cheers, guys. Guys and gals, ladies and maybes, what's up? Cheers to y'all. Man, I got some zero, man. My son's out there on a job hunt, but he's taking a while, so maybe that's going good. I'm supposed to go next, but now I know I'm going to be here for the bus. You know what I mean? Because his timing, it's already passed, you know? We got to coordinate schedules. Hello, everybody, man. Very, very nice to have your attendance. Please click those likes. I think I wore my fingers out already today, but I loved it. That's okay. Got to work on my. I mean, I got to go walk any either way. You know, I got a job hunt either way. So even if it's going to be later because of him, you know, no problem. No problem, man. I'm fully motivated. Now I'm going to be overly caffeinated. Yeah, with my Mega Man. Tastes like I don't know some kind of bad popsicle. Cheers to that though. You think you can spell today? Awesome, awesome. That'll be a new one. You know, Jess, it's never any worries around here. I take time to interpret it, you know? Some people, they jump to a fence or whatever, but you guys ever see me jump to a fence? I'm more likely to jump a fence, and you know, that's kind of hard being this fucking fat, you know? But I'll do it. I'll just be cut on the other side. That's the problem. Oh, well, wouldn't be the first time. Sounds like he's coming home now. Not home yet, but you're better. That's good. That's good. I'm so glad you're better. Yeah. Grand mal seizure. Take it easy. Take it easy. Get home. Take it easy. Hey, did you have super vivid dreams, or do the pills take care of that? I don't know what it's like. Obviously, I had super vivid dreams last night because I only drank zero. I didn't drink any alcohol, you know. So I had super vivid dreams last night. Scary shit, man. Oh man, I'm so hungry. But hey, we went to the store yesterday, and I got some of that what do they call it? A seafood salad. You know, it's got that imitation crab in it and stuff. But for me, I mean, I had to make a choice. I wanted to get coleslaw, and last time I got coleslaw, pickles, and barbecue. Bam, I was set. You know. But this time I got seafood salad and hot sauce, and I guess that'll do. Seafood salad and hot sauce will have to do. You know, when I looked at nutrition facts, it looked like it was healthier than the pasta salad. Let's put it that way. That's why I went with it. You know, make a choice. Like I said, the cabbage I love, you know, this coleslaw and shit, but it's kind of like too healthy. You got to have something in it, some unction, some unctuous. Therefore, I had, you know, pork barbecue with it last time. Wonder what I got to get now. I know I got to get my daughter some Jamaican beef patties. Got to get my sons some veggie burgers and veggie burgers, Jamaican beef patties, and nah, I still can't get the coleslaw. So that's it. I'll cook some shrimp. I got some shrimp too, frozen shrimp, but it's not. It's frozen, but it's raw. You know, I don't like it cooked already. You know, I like to cook it myself. Seafood's too easy to overcook, in my opinion. I know people are sensitive about undercooking, but I'm not. I'm sensitive about overcooking. I mean, we didn't get here if raw food kills you. Listeria will kill you. Listeria will kill you. But I eat chili dogs and beer, so. And I lost 40 pounds doing it. I don't believe in this good food, bad food shit. I believe in the construction heater, you know, when we have heaters at the construction site, they take four different fuels, you know what I'm saying? So that's my process. Foods that were processed it so much in the lab and in the factory like months ago, and you're gonna eat them now. That's the problem. You need to use your body as the machine, you know, not use the machine before it gets to the body. That's the problem. Yeah, so what? Vanilla Oreos are vegan. So what? It doesn't mean they're good for you. You know what I mean? Doesn't make any sense. I never ate a vanilla Oreo. I hate that cookie. I hate all the, you know, they say it's a chocolate cookie, I guess, on an Oreo, but I hate it. It tastes like dirt. And I like real dirt, meaning like a ginseng root or, uh, you know, that tequila. You know, I taste that kind of real, that root shit. I like that stuff. You don't remember anything? Yeah, it's the pills, right? No, I just, since I didn't have any alcohol at all last night, well, they're disgusting. And they used to have a beef fat in them. That was when they were better, probably. They're disgusting. The contents may have changed, but the flavor still remains. Nothing's going down the drain. Oreo, inside they're the same as you. We got the milk and we're coming for you. Outside there's something new. Oreo. Where's the milk, man? Yeah, I don't like. I like zero bars. The teacher tried to take it on examination day. But I simply said you must be just, I don't know, cause I don't give a damn about education anyway. So I'll take the zero, keep your test. Give me that zero bar. Give me that zero bar. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, zero bar. That's the one I like. Pure as falling snow on the surface, tiny nuts and nougat deep inside. If I don't get my zero, I get nervous, cause it's the taste that just can't be denied. I like zero bars. I like 100 grand a bit. I like nutrageous. You're freezing. Uh-oh. Well, wrap up. Get some more blankets. Call somebody for them. Get some blankets. It's been a little chilly in the mornings here, yeah. For sure. Yesterday, for sure. My daughter looked so cool. She was wearing this big, fluffy, like coat. You know what I mean? Like yesterday because of the cold in the morning, and she looked so cool. Nah, they don't keep them warm. I guess it would cost a fortune. All the doors are open. Jessica, all the doors are open. What kind of place do you go to where all the doors are open, right? Crumblewigs from the medical field. He'll tell you how they heat it or don't. I better I better get ahead go ahead and get a doctor's appointment. Yeah. Now that you mentioned those cold places. You are too, and Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Well, of course you are too. I didn't mean it in that different way. I didn't mean it in that way. Medics is medics. Yes. Jeez. I apologize. I didn't mean that to come off ignorant. Little lazy with my talk. I know you did. I saw you, but in case they gave you something. Hold on one moment. Yeah, totally, Jessica. I don't like I said. I don't want to sound ignorant about what I don't know. I apologize. Yeah, it's different too. Hmm. It's different too when job is identity and as well. When occupation is identity. Doctors, medics, soldiers. A lot of people. This it's occupation is also identity. So I'm sensitive to it. Is what I mean to say. I don't mean to overstep or off step. All right, mate. Let me see what I'm gonna do. I'd like to hear some music. Is that something I can do? Hold on. I'm pretty high, I think. Yeah, yeah. That's why I switched. I switched over to this other bud. It's a lot stronger. That's okay. I got time. Bum, ba bum, bum. Come on. I can't believe I'm that high though, especially because I had two. This is the second energy drink of the day. I thought that would really affect me. I guess I'm too hungry. I didn't get any good news back really yet, Jess, and it's already Thursday, so dang it. Friday, Saturday, I'm gonna be hitting it real hard. Today I'm just gonna run a responsibility path. I'm gonna do it just because I have to do it. Lifestyle. But I don't have a great answer yet. Except maybe I'll go back to the gas station. That's the best so far. That's the best in so far. Now there's another one that could be a complete yes, because the store manager did say yes. He has to send it up. They have to do background checks. If they paid for a background check, it's probably a solid yes from them. But how would I know? It takes about 9 days, you know. So I won't know. That clock starts on like Sunday. So I won't really know until like Monday. You know? So Friday and Saturday, that's tomorrow and the next, I intend to work extra hard on getting a job. Making a job of getting a job is fine for me, you know, because as I continue to pursue, I will eventually get. Yeah. Well, he's not the one to ask. Yeah, I worked for the company before, Jess. It's a franchise company that is from, or they're based in Virginia Beach. And you know how PepsiCo has like KFC, Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, right? So the company's called Burger Busters, because none of those are burger joints. And so they lease out, or they franchise out PepsiCo restaurants. So it's called Burger Busters Group. I probably know 2 of them. You know what I mean? Because I used to work for them. So it's just a matter of what do they think of me now, you know? What do they think of me now? So I can't, if I call, it's going to be the store manager, and the store manager already signed. I saw him sign me off. So it's not him, it's the 3 people above that I can't talk to. I mean, I've talked to them in the past, but that's when, you know, I had to like straighten out accounting or money, you know? But they respect that. They're like, oh, yeah, you got to fix your finances, dude. Yeah. So they respect that kind of stuff. They don't have time for like, can I please come wash dishes? They don't have time for that shit, you know? They're like, don't worry. If we don't call you, we don't want you. They'll tell you that, you know. They did. If we don't want you, we won't call you. Don't worry. Keep looking. And I will. That's my deal. But the gas station is just like, oh shit, dude. You know, we hired somebody. He started today. And he was like, I know you, and I know Mahmoud wanted you back here, and I know you used to work for such and such, and the dude who used to own the place is dead, you know. So if that guy shows up late, I'm in. I know that. See, the funny part is this. I'm conditioning myself for the furthest jobs first. Kinda. You know what I mean? In one direction, anyway. I have 3 directions to pursue. But in one direction, I'm pursuing the furthest jobs. I end up getting that job, that'll be hilarious, because it's right across the street. You know what I mean? Like, if I end up getting that job and I don't have to, you know, make that trek, it's just, like, going to be funny to me. You know what I mean? Just the absurdity of how much easier that life would be. I don't care. I'll take any life. I'm just saying that one will be easier. You know what I mean? And it would be pretty funny to me. Yeah, if that accidentally happens and I end up working across the street, something's real, like, you know, convenient, I mean, I'll take it, you know? This other gas station says they're looking for help. I wrote down my number. I know that dude, too. He's asked me to come in before, but all he wants me to do is probably fix the place and then leave. You know what I mean? He wants, like, piecemeal contract sort of things. Now, I do have to take anything, so I'll take that, too. But I don't respect the way he does that. I really don't, because it leaves people in the lurch. You know what I mean? So I don't respect what he does. Right now, I'm in the position where I will take it, you know? I have his phone number. I asked dude, should I call him, you know? And he was like, just put this down and, you know. So. Like I said, I don't respect his operation, but that's okay. We know that. You know, myself and most management, you know, we're like one fight away from being best friends, you know, because I inform people. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, Jess, like I did temp agencies all the time. I'm sure, you know, if I had transportation, I'd be good on that. But I always got screwed on transportation doing temp labor because I would get other laborers in my fucking car with no pay. They say drivers get paid extra. Bullshit, you know? So yeah, that's a problem. But I don't have the transportation, and I don't need I need a simplicity. I need a simplicity right now. It's important. You know, I don't need to be super, super aggressive. I need to slowly get in somewhere. That's it. Cheers. I got that 0. It's 0 alcohol and 0 sugar. Unbelievable, huh? Tastes like balloon. I don't mind though. See, that's the thing. I can't drop the prop, but I cut my drinking so back so far that, you know, I don't mind, except I did have vivid dream, right? Which you can take that as a good or a bad thing. If I say so, about what? About the drink? No, I really believe that. Jessica, even my band when we were 16 and 17, like, drinking was part of our act. Because we were kids that drank, like 11 beers each in front of people and then played badly. Like, it was part of the act. Certainly when I started YouTube, it was me swilling down 40s and, you know, certainly it was alcohol, you know. Yeah, drinking is, I don't know. Again, I did cut back. The proof is just in losing 40 pounds. You know what I mean? I couldn't have lost 40 pounds still drinking 1,700 plus calories of alcohol a day, right? I mean, yeah, 17, dude, 27 maybe. I don't know. A lot of calories, bro. This is your kingdom. This is your destiny. That little child. These are only 50 calories. These are 50 calories, you know. That's pretty negligible, 50 calories, because if you take the walk to go get it, that's pretty negligible. 50 hours of energy, they say. Not by my clock. A Calvin. It does taste like balloon, though. You know, I thought, like, I can't speak for myself, but I've gone into these places, like these gas stations. They used to have two, when I worked there, most of the time, they had two choices of a non-alcoholic. Heineken Zero has been rated #1 for the past couple of years. So if they put a Heineken Zero and like an Amstel Zero or whatever, you know, bam, cool. Or a St. Pauli Zero or something. So, but these gas stations, none of them have it anymore. They used to have like two options. So I'm not going to speak for me, but I have definitely walked in the gas station with the intention to buy a non-alcoholic and they don't have it. And I just buy whatever, right? So for me, what that says is there are people out there that are being misserved because when they show up, they're going with the intention and they don't do it because they don't have the option. You know, I'm not putting that onus from me to the store. That was me. But I bet there's other people where it lines up like that. Yep. Okay, you're not a drinker. You never have been. You saw a drunk driver. Your friend got hit by a drunk driver when you were 16, and that was enough. I understand that for sure. Yep. See, my dad, he used to drink, and he wasn't supposed to because he's Department of Defense. He wasn't supposed to. But he would drink Coors tall cans, and like 4 or 5 of them, you know. And I was like, oh, he must, you know, when I was a kid, I was like, he must be wasted. You know? But he wasn't supposed to, so he was actually really careful. It killed her instantly. Is that the, yeah, that's the death you saw running across the road, right? Yep. That's a tragedy. That's a tragedy. Yo, what's up, Frank? I'm doing great, mate. No, that was when you were 5. Okay, wow. Okay. So twice you saw it, vehicular. And your long-term injuries are from you going to save someone else, right? From their field injury, correct? What's up, Frank R? And then when you were in high school, yeah, when you were 16, you saw your friend get hit and killed instantly. I hear you. And overseas, yes, yeah. And that was tank tread. Dang, God. Hey, Frank, I don't know, when the person said the rug in question, maybe it was a Vibrant like account or something. Vibrant's been here before, so maybe so. He was supposed to go up live yesterday and he did not, you know. It's a damn shame, man. My wife loves this shirt, so we got, you know. We got about 8, something like that. Boo! What's up, Turtle? How you doing, miss? New troubles in the house. How you doing, miss? Oh, that was Poppy? Oh, okay. You're resting? Yeah. I miss 420. Bring it back. Hi, Miss. Hi, Frank. What are we going to do today? Smoke some weed, do some live streams, try to take over the world? He meant to say hi, miss. He didn't mean to say I miss. He meant to say hi, miss. Like, hi, miss. So right now, yeah, I'm on board for, I got to do the bus. Frank knows what's up with that. I got to do the bus today. So, because my son has, you know, pretty good in there. He's working on a job. So he put it to the overtime where, yeah, now I got to take a shower before I leave and then go do my hunt. Right. Well, you know, I'm leaving her to her device to come to the door. You know, I'm not going to meet her at the bus stop anymore. I used to, and I have my son take her in the morning. But I'm not going to meet her anymore. She needs her own room to grow, bro. You're not smoking weed or taking anything right now? Maybe tomorrow? Yeah. Well, like I said, they had other pills, right? At least the dreams didn't creep. We got enough of shit to think about, you know? We got enough shit going through our minds here. I really don't need the rest of this, but no waste. And I don't keep roaches, so I'll smoke the whole thing. You're gonna smoke when you get motivated. Now, Miss, you say you have a diagnosis of being dependent on marijuana or THC or something. Who gives you those things? Like, what branch of medicine is what I mean to say. What branch of medicine does that come from? Where you get, like, diagnosed with dependence. Because I didn't say it. You said it. You know what I mean? That's why I'm asking. You was way too medicated yesterday? Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I don't really take any of them. If I literally have to fever reduce, right, for the fact that I'm hitting 101, 2, whatever, if I have to fever reduce, I'll just, oh, they can do that? I've never heard of that. That's why it's interesting. So, yeah, well, my doctor won't. You know, I mean, I know he'll send me to somebody else. That's what I'm saying. Because I have 2 doctors. Neither one of them will do that. I have 2 doctors. They won't do that, Frank. Because, yeah, one of them is a nurse practitioner, and one of them's like, he's a doctor proper in medicine, but he's also kind of tribalist. Mix. He's a tribalist. Neither one of them will do that. They'll send me to somebody else. Probably psychological. Psychiatrist. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is it would be in the mental side, yeah? Yeah, but there's no such thing as non-addictive drugs, Jess, because the chemicals are all in our heads. So there's no such thing as something you can't get addicted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, there really isn't. Yeah, my physician would have to, yeah. He's a nurse practitioner. And the other one, yeah, he would have to. Yeah, but you can get addicted, I mean, any chemical. Until you die, you know? That's the proof of the, like, rats pushing the buttons, you know? It doesn't happen out here. It doesn't matter what your drug dealer has in his box. You know what I mean? It happens in here. Yeah, I understand that distinction. Yeah, I understand that. I studied that when it was written as law. There were 2 ways to go about it: physical dependency and mental dependence. Yeah, there were only 2 ways to go about it. And physical dependency was considered legitimate, as in mental was considered malleable. But you know what else is in that? You know what else is in that tech? You know, religious thinking is considered a mental disorder. So that is also what's in that tech. So you can't really discount people's mentals, because that's the entire playing field for them. Oh yeah, for more than one reason, in the coca and the casein and for that one definitely, and the caffeine as well. I'm not saying everyone is going to get addicted to any one thing. I said that any one thing has the capability of someone to latch onto an addiction. Any one chemical release, or any combination of chemical release, could cause a human to stop thinking and just do. Physical dependence is where they used to draw the line, meaning that you can get over it if you stay away. You know what I mean? You can't go without your chocolate, right? But that's for different reasons. Exactly, yeah. That's what I say too. You know, even when it's alcohol, I do always mention that, well, I am half German, you know? So I get it. That's for different reasons. There you go, Frank. See, that's the thing. So the distinction is there's a belief that if they separate you from the substance, you'll clear. But the thing is, to me, okay, your physical body may clear, but your mental field has to be adjusted. Because you'll go right back once they let you out. That's why they love that business. You know, recovery is, what's the percentage of success? They love that business. It's forever, dude. Plus, when you were homeless, it helped you a lot to get through. I understand that. I know. I know. I mean, I know that I use nicotine for, sort of anti-anxiety. I know that. I've done that since I was 12 fucking years old. I know that. My father used to not be able to go 1 hour without smoking. It's anxiety. It kills you, but was food, right? Even after weighing 600, having gastric bypass, you still cannot help. See that? That's an addiction. Guess what they tell you? They'll tell you that food is not physically addictive. And that's true in a sense. It's actually physically necessary, correct? Imbalance is, an issue with us. Imbalance when the scale is 600, like imbalance. What is going on? Let me see that. How are we going to say that? Lazy clouds. Lazy clouds. What's up, lazy? Lazy, how hazy. Cheers to you. People got a problem with it, Frank. You know what though, man? Look at this. You're on the porch waiting for the school bus. You have a wife, man. Things are good, It's not like being 600 right now, right? Things are freaking good, man. Yeah. It's the mind. It's difficult. Coping is necessary. To the level of sometimes delusion. 10 and a half years old and almost 50. Right on. Yeah, I'm 47, yeah. I'm 47, so I certainly understand that, miss. I feel the same as 50. It makes no difference to me. See, that's what I'm saying, Frank. Like, that's good, right? You're still struggling with something, but you got good things, man, and that's the thing. Look, my idea of, like New Year's resolution, that's they remove something. Nah, why don't you just take something that you should be doing more and increase that? Because if you increase what you're doing that you should be doing more of, you don't have as much time to what you should be doing less of. You just run out. Use the math against itself. Oh no, I don't need to see your paperwork. I just wanted to understand where it came from. Yeah. I thought it was interesting. I didn't know about that. Right. I've probably been mental for 34, but I mean, sometimes I'm not. But yeah, like a lot of things that affect me are bad. OCD is one of the big ones that probably made me pretty mental for 34 years. I don't want to take the medicine or any medicines there. I don't want to take any pills. All right, see you, Jessica. Please take care. Get home and get warm. Get home and get warm. You were born mental? I mean, I'm just saying, like, I can kind of do the math. 27 years, too drunk. 34, too mental. You know what I mean? I just do the math. I hear you, Frank. Wow, man. Me too, man. Venger, Mr. Six. Mr. Six is in love. Mr. Six has a girlfriend and it's going good, and that's right now. And that's what I'm saying. Like, the past pains and, journeys and struggles, there's these good things at hand, these good things that need to be just keep encouraging those, keep feeding those, let the other ones die. Let the other ones die through neglect. Yeah, let them die through neglect. Like, cut off the blood flow, and start feeding the good things that you guys got at hand, Oh, you could quit smoking. Miss, you can quit smoking. I guarantee you that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Hallelujah. Good for you, man. That's Hallelujah is not the song, but the other one, Take Me to Church. That's the one. Take me to church. How you can quit laundry? Oh my gosh, I do laundry all the time. Okay. That must be Poppy Carl. That must be Poppy Carl. Just buy new clothes. Yeah, that's right. We have a thrift store over here, and we have a donation box where they send it to Africa and shit over here. So we could just walk around in a circle and do it over. Take me to church. That's the one right there, man. That's about the gates. That's about the gates. You know what I'm saying? So what's up, Poppy Carl? How come you didn't let me on your stream, man? You're talking all that shit. But whenever you're like, but you know, you always throw out my name when you're in your mental and you're really in that like part. She was too lazy to wash them. I mean, that's pimp though. You know what I mean? Like, do it. You know, that's pimp. Throw that shit away every day. Throw away your silver every day. That's fucking cool. I already played that. I already played that with like 3 different bands. 6. Oh, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do an EP called the Blue Oyster EP. You know the Blue Oyster Bar in Police Academy, and it's gonna be called the Blue Oyster EP. Blue Oyster is a joke from the what is it? Times, the New York Times. Anyways, and then it's going to be like Career of Evil, which is a Blue Oyster Cult song. It's also going to be the theme song for the Blue Oyster Bar. Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be an EP. But what they used to say in the paper was, "You'll catch that guy around the Blue Oyster." That's where that came from. It comes from the, you know, like Times or whatever that was. The one that looks like an iron. You know, that building that looks like an iron. That company. But yeah, the Blue Oyster EP. So it's gonna be, you know how the Blue Oyster Bar just had the little neon stringy light? We'll have the neon stringy light, the door, you know, it'll look all foreboding and, you know, have like moss and shit growing. And then there'll be a bum sleeping with a dog pissing on it. The dog pissing on the bum in the corner down here. That's the cover of the, and it'll say, instead of Blue Oyster Bar, it'll say Blue Oyster EP in the neon. That's the front cover there. Yeah, my band is partially named after them. My wife and I, or Jimmy and I now, sorry, not my wife and I. Jimmy and I, we're BOP, not BOC. We're named after the Ohio Players, Blue Oyster Cult, and all things black, which is many things. Black and blue. You have a plate of resin, that's awesome. No, I'm not in Ohio, man. I know a lot of the dudes are in Ohio, man. Nah, I'm in a different world. You better believe this is a different world. I'm in Virginia, bro. DC, man. I'm from Maryland. I'm in Virginia. Hugging the capital. So, Lou Reed? Oh, heck yeah. What's your favorite musician? Mine's Bootsy Collins, probably. Bootsy Collins is my favorite. Stretching out in a rubber band. They don't make movies like that anymore. That's a fucking movie. That's why it's so popular around the world, Popcorn. Everybody understands it. That's the fucking shit. That's why that joke even in Wayne's World, right? Amy Heckerling movie. No, I mean, Penelope Spheris movie. Even in there, remember how Crucial Taunt vocalists learned from college and Police Academy movies. Harry Nilsson. Yeah, I was thinking about that when you were mentioning Leonard Cohen, dude, today. When you mentioned Leonard Cohen, I was thinking of Son of Schmilson. The Son of Schmilson, like gothic-looking black and white record. I was thinking of that. What's up, Popcorn? My favorite vocalist is probably Serge, but he's my friend, so I'm going to say it's Mike Patton. I'm going to say it's Mike Patton. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Isn't that a song about stealing somebody's wife? I can't remember. Hallelujah. I think that's what it's about. I can't remember. Corey Taylor Through the Glass. All right. All right. I mean, I like Slipknot a lot. I dig, what is it, Volume 3? Subliminal Verses the most, I think. What's up, Big Dave? How you doing, brother? What's up, Lazy? Cheers, man. Trees and fire and ghosts and shit. Stone Sour. I do have that. I do have that. So I'll look it up. Yeah, I know, man. I said they do it for money or sex, you know? They do it for money or they do it for sex, you know? They don't do it for their own health. And then we just pop crazy out here and then bam, things go nuts, you know? It's like, because nobody give you a operator's manual, you know what I mean? So things go nuts. All right, okay. Take care, miss. I'm not, you're gonna go live? Okay, cool, because I'm gonna get off, you know what I mean? I gotta go do some shit, but. Everyone's having a good afternoon. I hope so too, man. I think so. Your favorite musician is Dax Riggs, the singer from Acid Bath, Agents of Oblivion, Daisy and the Moon. Let me see if I can find this. Oh, shit. I don't have it here. I have a Acid Bath that dude sent me without the cover on accident. He was sending his friend some signed flyers. He's from Trench Rot. Trench Rot is a fucking killer band. But anyways, he sent me one of those without the cover because he was just putting his flyers in the mail for his friend and he mailed them to the wrong dude. And then he was like, oh, just keep them. And they got like half suicide notes on them, man. I mean, not suicide notes, but deep depression, like half. So yeah, like I got that dude's like, his mind was so hazed, he crossed packages or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. Or that's his story. Maybe he just wanted me to listen to the Acid Bath and read his suicide notes. I don't know. He's a bass player too, though, so it was probably God, so to speak. It was God making us talk. It happens sometimes, man. I get lucky all the time, man. I didn't put this luck on for me. I put it on for you to see. Because I don't need any luck, man. That's for you. You almost shipped one that got intercepted, or oh, you almost did it on accident. Oh yeah, that's pretty messed up, bro. Yeah, yeah, the ruins. The ruins are just bass players. That's one. Um, Dose is bass players. The ruins. Um, well, you know, like one of the really good ones that they did was the like old timey Southern music. It was like Les Claypool, but that's all him, so that doesn't count. Um, I would say that Bella Fleck can qualify as just bass. You know, Charles Mingus is bass with a band. You know what I mean? Like it all depends, but Dose is just bass. The Ruins are just bass. I love the Ruins. Jimmy likes that. Jimmy likes the fact that Dred Zeppelin plays those tiny fucking instruments. I do too. That shit's fucking funny, dude. That shit is fucking funny, man. That's what you gotta do sometimes. You can listen to that band, you know, Dred Zeppelin, and just fucking wipe your mind and forget about all this bullshit for a minute, you know. Just have a little bit of fun and let it go. Or listen to the Buggles, you know, listen to the Buggles for a minute. Guar is the best, man. Gay women against rape. It didn't stand for anything at first. It really didn't. It was a noise. It was an onomatopoeia. Yeah, it was an onomatopoeia. It was just a growl sound that they named the band that that was their fake opener. Man, there's a live video of Rog. I guess they just lost Corey Smoot, right? I don't know. Some Canadian band was advertising that. Well, Guar is. I mean, well, Dave Brocky's Canadian, dead, but he was Canadian. Zeppy and Comtrues. Oh, those are other instead of Tom Cruise. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or Femme group. All Femme, you mean? Like like the Shags. I mean, there's plenty of all Femme groups, but Femme groups usually have a male guitar player, like a Bikini Kill, or say the writing partner of the Go Go's, or Blondie, or fuck. I mean, any of them really. They usually have a guitar player, the Ting Tings, um, fucking Sinclair. What was his name? Oh, Titanic Sinclair or whatever. Oh, like feminist bands, like Riot Girl bands and stuff. I mean, I was in one. I was in one. It was called Cindy Lou Who. I was the bass player. Yeah, I was in one. Yeah, here, hold on. Let me see if I can find a picture. I know I can. Hold on. Yeah, my friend, she always wanted to start a band called Hello Clitty. But yeah, I was in one. We were playing a lesbian bookstore. Yeah, and I was wearing those moccasins too, bro. Clitoria's secrets. Hello, Clitty. Holy sheep shit. Cheers, everybody. But yeah, yeah, there you go. That was the girl G, I guess. How do I change it? Now I'm fucking stuck, huh? Well, I couldn't find what I was looking for, but there we go. But you know what? That's not the only all girl band I was in. I was in two other. No, I wish. Yeah, that's me right there. No, no, check this out. Okay, hold on, hold on. I was in two other girl bands. I was in Pixelation, and I played bass in Pixelation. I do not know how to play drums one bit, but I was in another band. That's not me. That's Xena LeVay. That's Xena Shrek. That's Xena Shrek. But no, listen, man. So the other band I was in with the Shapiro sisters was called Princess because they were twins, and that was the fuck with their head part. You know what I mean? Now we had a peer band called the Others. They're absolutely fantastic. And then everybody's like, "What did the others do?" I was like, Andy. He was in a band with me. He was a drummer for me. He killed himself. Everybody else, they went to college. Like normal people. Huh. That's what happened to them. But they were the fucking best. What would your super group be like if you could pull any time period with? Yeah, to see what it would sound like. Yeah, you could use an AI to do that. I don't have an answer for that. I really don't. That's beyond me, kind of. Let's see. We can change this or not. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, they could do that with Yeah, they could do that, but I don't have an answer for that. That is really beyond me. Not much, man. Hold on, I'm on here. So open mic. What's going on with you? Okay, let me press mute. Oh, makes perfect sense. I so apologize. Yeah, because my son had to talk to me and I was muted. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. I was just saying I have two more, two more drinks, and waiting for the bus, and then I'll get showered and get out of here, knock some doors. Thanks for telling me, Frank. Yeah, yeah. My son was like, "Well, I got a few questions." I was like, "All right, hold on. My bad, my bad." The question though, six, I can't answer that. That's beyond me. You know, that's too hard. I can't. My mind is more like because I'm experiential. Okay, you know what I mean. I'm experiential and reactive. So my mind is more like, damn, I wish I could go to Gazari's, you know, back in time. Because John, my friend John, he can tell me about Gazari's, and Gazari's is a bank right now. You know. But if I could go like see Warrant at Gazari's or something, that's what I want to do. That's where my mind is at. It's more experiential. It's not because they're the best fucking band. They're not. You know, I want to see Quiet Riot at Lemoore. You know, and I want to see Carnivore at Lemoore. You know, but I can't go back in time. So mine is more experiential. Go see A7. Go see the Bad Brains and the Beastie Boys play the same show at A7. How about that? You know, that's what my mind's on. It's not really because they're the best bands, it's experiential. So I can't say, oh, this guy's the best drummer to put with, you know, so and so from different periods. Wouldn't it sound great? You know, maybe sometimes I'm inspired to think that way in a small way just to write a song or something. But broadly, it's too big for me. Even playing every time, man, you know, people would be like, I don't want to go early because people aren't going to be here. And we would be like, boop, hands up. Why? Because we want to get off. We want to get off work. A room full of people that rather be having fun. It's quite sad. I wish I didn't wear my fingers out. I think I did though. I was like, right now, I just want to, like, I really just want to play a bass line because I mentioned Bootsy and Rubber Band and, you know, boom, 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 anything, you know. But I know I got other shit to do. I already wore out my fingers and forearms playing today. Wake up, little wing. Wake up, little wing. So that means I got to go wear out my legs knocking doors. That's my job, looking for the job. Hopefully, we'll know something by Monday, man. Nothing conclusive. I'll go back to that gas station because I know I got a good in there. I just got to find a good time. When do I think this guy's going to show up late and think this isn't such a good deal? I got tactics, I got plans. They know your weaknesses. They've been watching you for weeks. Okay, so lazy is not Poppy Carl, but the rug in question was. Okay. That damn rug. You know, somehow it just wasn't meant to be. You're back, lazy. That's cool. That's cool. No, I was just confirming. You're not Poppy Carl, so that's cool too. What do you do? Oh, you send big bags of weed, so tell the people, you know? Tell the people how to get in touch with you, man. These chicks don't even know the name of my band. My band. You don't send shit. I know you don't. Shh. You said you almost did. You said you almost did. Is that like Peppa Pig or George? Daddy Pig. Well, okay, if not weed, what about paper hits? Party favors. What about party favors? Yeah, no shit. Yeah, no shit, lazy. I know. It ain't legal now, dude. It's not legal. You can't legally. It ain't legal now, man. I told my farmer no. I said, do not mail it to us. Do not mail it to anybody this year. Um. All right, all right. Frank is asking, how long have I been a member of the CS family? I did not know Chiefin. I knew Raymond for a year. No, a long fucking time. I knew Raymond for a year and 8 months. Raymond is a really good guy. He's very supportive. He's a CS member. He has been probably for years, couple of years. I didn't know Chiefin. Chiefin came around. He asked me about it. I said, you know what? Yes, I respect Raymond. Then I came around and he said, that's their deal. They're trying to grow that. And I removed it one time because this flood of people, like 14 troll account type people, they're like, oh, where is your CS? Because there's no CS in the chat. And they, you know what I mean? Like from the other side, recruitment side, they're always saying, hey, see all that CS in the chat. Why don't you change? That's their side. But for my side, there's a lot of times there's nobody like that here. And so people will come here and cause shit. And I removed it once, but I talked to Chief again. And basically, the first thing I said to Chief is, we're both in Virginia. I'm going to go meet you, huh? You know? How about that? And he's like, cool, because he invited me previous to that. But I said, no, I'm not going to, I'll keep it up, put it up. I'm not taking it off. You know what I mean? No, I know you're not the Papa person. I get it. We just had to check because he was the rug pull. I mean, he was the rug, and this is the rug puller. So I'm surrounded. I'm surrounded. Yo, man, this is the shit though. That's called interaction. We're having content and context, but yeah. So I'm not gonna drop that. I'm putting it on myself, man. I'm gonna get a cigar band with a CS. I want the CS to kind of match my own damn handwriting. You know what I mean? Because my tattoos kind of have their own flair to them, and they kind of match me. You know. I thought he blocked you yesterday, huh? Mm. Yeah, he's gonna ask you. He's gonna ask you, and then he's gonna say you don't have to, and he's gonna ask you again. You know. For me, I got Tom, I got Raymond, I got Hershey, I got Tooth, I got Chiefin, I got Stoner, I got Lucid. They're all CS. I got good quality cannabis, whether he likes me or not. He said he'll be around, but people make excuses and shit. All will tell your actions, not your eye statements. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, I've always been in my own gang because I'm always buttering my own bread. My gang only has one credo: bring it on, bring it on, and it only has one member. My bango, my shit is, I mean, not only, have I been like on the phone since 1984, but then trolling people in public in the 90s, and like I'm not scared of a fucking thing. Always face to face, and nobody has ever intimidated me. Three of them doesn't matter. Yeah, I text with him too, man, and he's respectful. I don't know if you can hear this phone thing. Sorry. I text with him too, and he's respectful. I don't know if the phone was messing with that. Yeah, that's what people do. Yeah, I know, lazy. That's what I'm saying, dude. I call it 200 sub. The 200 sub level is where like people like either they get bullied away or they realize there's something the better they can do because streaming is for the birds. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I see that all the time. There's a reason I don't go away. You know what I mean? There's a reason I don't go away. I don't know if you've ever been to my main channel, but I don't think this is my main channel. It has 15,000. Yeah. Mine has 1.5, not 15, or 1.15 even, let's say, you know. 420 gaming channel. Yeah, that's one thing. I don't have a theme. I know. I saw that it went up. I didn't know if it was something I could see now or not because I totally missed it, you know? Well, I've seen you do a live before, though, when you were out. Yeah, and you got to figure it out, dude. You got to figure it out. My father, his parents, aunts, they encouraged him to be a bully, and I learned it. You know what I mean? I don't hurt. Yeah, dude. Yeah, but you know what I'm gonna say about this, lazy? What did I just say, like about I statements and how like the actions will out? You know, the truth will out, right? So that community, they'd be crazy sometimes because when you get results, you get results, and nobody should tell you what to do and what to do, not to do, and oh, that's why, and don't use this. It's not your deal, dude. I mean, sharing information to people that want and ask is great, but telling them you shouldn't ever use such and such shake, bullshit. You know, I make real good death. So you want some soil? I make real good death. I got guano, land, air, and sea. I got worm castings, and I got spelling. So I make real good death. This is gonna be the pink flamingo I'm waiting on, and that was a surprise. That was a surprise because I was only told about a Rosetta Stone and a gas candy, but what I didn't know was they're working on a John Waters line, and this is the pink flamingos, and they gave me the cross info. That's outdoor. It's outdoor, bro. It's outdoor Southern VA. Here's my pitiful from 2 years ago. I asked her for pepper seeds and she sent me those. And so here's my pitiful. Because yeah, I asked for pepper seeds and she was like, "Oh, I thought you were speaking in code." I was like, "Dude, no." We played music and hung out. It was cool. We got two joints out of this one. One was skinny. One was good, one was skinny. But I never met that plant, in my own home, so that was cool. I was down. Yeah, me too, man. Me too, man. I did some because I got live rosin. Yeah, I did. I got live rosin, so I did some sublingual, and it works about a quarter gram for me. Works in about 20 minutes. Cool, man. Yeah, share your channels so you can follow each other. That'd be awesome, man. That'd be great. Share your channels. That's why you're blue, right? So you can easily click through and sub each other up. Now I'm gonna tell you something, man. If somebody's pestering me for a wrench because they say they want to share channels and whatever, I'm gonna call bullshit because all you got to say is at whatever the fucking username is. So I'm gonna call bullshit on that. That's not a reason, not enough reason. Yeah, I like mixing it with food. I did some food last week. Made mashed potatoes. I made mashed potatoes, stage ice cream. Ooh, empanadas. That sounds good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm on like a low ingredient level. You know what I mean? That's the kind of money where I have to limit ingredients. So yeah, it ended up being potato. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the shit sometimes. Oh yeah, the coffee is that yeah infused with what? Coconut oil? Yeah, basically I'll just start cooking and put some butter in it. If I have a piece of toast, I'll wipe it up and eat it like that, you know. But if I don't, I'll do something different. Oh, you use the butter. Okay. Like I thought maybe coconut oil because it's coffee, you know. My friend, he his is the he does the microwave batch, you know, the whole microwave baby container thing, but it's coconut oil, yeah. Thing we used to do back in the day, you know, all the time back in the day. That's right. He likes the butter and the salt. What's up, Frankie? Come on, man. Let's bloody knuckles. Let's bloody knuckles, bro. Got some zeros there, Pastor. Got some zeros, Pastor. What's going on, Frankie? In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty. Well, I was going over the something something mountain. I saw a captive pharaoh and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol, I then produced my rapier. uh, what do they say? She swore that she swore that she loved me, never would she leave me. But the devil take that woman, 'cause you know she tricked me easy. What's up, monkey man? Cheers, man. I got some zero going. I'm waiting on the bus, bro. Waiting for my daughter to get home, and then I'll go. Yup, and then I'll go about my business. Hamburger. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Woo! Yeah, those were really good, but they're gone, bro. But those were really good for once. Out of the last four times, those were really good. Bullshit. Keep giving me weak drugs, fuckers. I don't want weak drugs. You're gonna die. You're gonna die, not me. Here's Jenica loving her vibrant dye right here. Yeah, last time, Monkey Man, I took 6 G's. You know what? Next time I'm taking 10 fucking G's. Last time I took 6 G's, bro. Next time I'm taking 10 fucking G's, you know? You know what I found out? The first time I went back, I hadn't taken them for 18 years. So the first time I went back, I was like, oh, cool. I could probably get off on an 8, you know, a 3.5 G. Nope. Your tolerance doesn't go away. So after 18 years, it didn't go away. Acid was a little bit different. But anyway, so I figured, well, 4 plus, we'll get over the hump. 5, Next time I'm definitely doing over 5. These should be getting me off at 3. They're not good enough. All the kind of shit. We had this person have bringing us PE albinos for a year plus, and gel Sid, gel Sid, and all of it was too bunk for me, man. I did once. I did. I had one. I had 2 bags. I had one flush in one bag. I took that flush. It was going on its second flush, and it started to mold, and then I threw it away. So I tried that once. You can't grow them, man. You have to cultivate. That's the problem. Monkey Man is in the house. Monkey Man, share your channel. Everybody sub up, dude. He's doing awesome. What's good, Dr. Space Monkey? I was not ignoring you. I was just still addressing. Now, here's my wife chilling in a vibrant dye. She loves it. Look at that, Frank. She loves the shirt, baby. But yeah, man. There's not a chance in hell that I would wear tie dye, Frank. I bet Space Monkey knows. Uh, if you catch me with an umbrella, you might have to shoot me dead. But if you catch me in tie dye, take me to the fucking vet. Something must be wrong. I wouldn't be caught dead in tie dye, bro. Are you? Yeah, my wife wants it and she loves it, but you can't catch me dead in it. We're different, right? She's the rest of it, huh? We're a one brain monster. I got half the brain, she got the rest of it. Cool, man. Please sub each other up, man. No ketchup on your steaks, y'all. Oh, I don't know, man. What do they do, Monkey Man? Do they use brown sauce in where you're from? Do they use brown sauce on steak? Frankie's got problems, Frankie's got problems. But we love Frankie, man. He's a good leader of the herd here. He's a good man. We're just wondering. Here you go. They put brown sauce, yeah? Okay. All right. Frankie say butter and salt. That's it, but you know, he's from Ireland, man. It's different. This is the one that good quality want me to put up. I guess it's just his apple runts. I don't know. He just wanted me to put it up. So there you go. That's from good quality's stash of he told me to put it on my green screen, bro. Shouts out. I'm willing. Yeah, pepper is good, man. Pepper is good on there. Yeah, that's a drug test. That's a drug test for sure. Got to take a drug test every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? At least in our country, you got to take a drug test every once in a while. You do the Heinz 57? Yeah, see, that's completely illegal for him. Yeah, that's completely illegal for him. But don't worry about it. He'll just call you a limey, even though you're not. Don't worry about it. It won't even hurt the limeys, so don't worry about it. This one's for my daughter. That one's for my daughter. She loves Chuck E. Cheese and showbiz and shit. Time to head out to the bus stop. Okay, take care, man. You want a steak now? That's good too. If my steak, I'm gonna grill onions, Frankie. I'm gonna put Cajun seasoning, butter, not Cajun seasoning, but cayenne pepper flake butter and some smoked, well, it's chipotle powder, not smoked paprika because it's, more expensive. And a little bit of salt, dude. I'm not putting a lot of salt, Frank. Little bit of salt, Frankie. I'm sorry, dude. Catch you later, guys. Dum 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 dum. Avocado the pizza, baby. Italian pizza guy. Hey, my daughter thinks it's hilarious that you got a bunch of talking animals and an Italian man. She thinks that's really funny. She's like, "What the hell is a bunch of talking animals and an Italian guy?" Oh, but mangia, mangia. See you guys later, man. Ah, yes, yes. Peace, y'all, with the table salt. Yeah, I only use a little bit of salt. I'm not into salt. And I don't ever use butter that already has salt. I'm an unsalted butter starter, because when you go out to eat, everything they do is very, very salted. I would never do that at home. It's too much mineral. It's a rock to me. It's good for the flavor spread, but so is MSG, because you can use a little bit less. And fish is back on. Fish is back on. All right, guys, sub up to each other. I'm out of here, man. I'm going to get her off the bus too. And then I'm going, a shower and job search. Bye. Take care of each other, man.